What's good? It's me again, and I'm here to make a quick video about something that keeps coming up into my life. Same question, and I'm just getting home from work, so if you see dog hair all over this, that's why. You see dog hair all in my hair, that's why. And since I'm just getting home from work, I am rolling. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, for real. A question. Sorry. This question that gets asked to me or to my friends or my girlfriend pretty often is if I'm a stud or a stem. Now, here's the thing. I don't really like to label myself. In the past, of course, easily. I'm a stud. I'm a dyke. Real fast. That's where I learned that dyke was a harsh term. When I got older, I learned that. But yeah. But now I don't prefer to label myself, and I think that's fine. But, you know, people still want to label you no matter what. I think it just make it easier in the head. And I tell my girlfriend this all the time. The reason why I would still go, I'm a girl, or the reason why I still go, I'm a lesbian, or or I'm a vegetarian, or the reason why I put labels on myself when talking to other people is because people don't seem to understand life without labels. Like, I could be like, you know what? This is the shit. This is a good example. I tell people I'm not a vegan anymore. I'm not really a vegetarian. I'm more like an in-between. I'm vegan-ish. Like, I'm trying to eat less animals, which I really do. The only thing I can really say I'm guilty of eating is cheese and probably milk. But meat, seafood, all that, everything, I do not partake in. I do not partake in having animal products in my lotions, on my clothes, etc., etc., etc. You get the point. Now, when I try to just tell people that I just try to incorporate less animals into my day-to-day, shit, they go, oh, so you are a vegan. And I go, no, well, I really don't want to label myself as that because, I still eat cheese sometimes. Oh, so you're a vegetarian. And I go, well, like I just said, I don't want to label myself. But they still keep pushing it. Like, they need to have a label to understand who you are. And that's why I like the fact of saying I don't have to label myself, because I don't need to have a label to understand who I am. And yeah. Anyway, yeah, I get this question, am I a stud or am I a stem? Now, the reason why people ask the question is what annoys me. It's not necessarily the question that annoys me. It's the reason. And I say it's the reason because people actually ask this question, and I don't know if you can tell from my YouTube, but people ask this question because I'm not a whole man, I'm not manly. I don't try to make my voice extra deep, I don't sag my pants, I don't carry myself like this all the time. There may be times you see me sitting like this with a leg crossed, sis. It might be times you hear me going like, oh my god, bitch. There might be times I'm complete female, but this is the shit that bugs my mind. When people say, is she a stud or a stem because she acts like a girl? Because I never knew that once I became, once I started wearing, boy clothes, I didn't know I just became not a girl anymore. That's like when people go, do you still get your period? Bitch, did the boxers stop the blood from coming down out of my uterus? I don't really, what? Anyway, and the reason why this bothers me is because, just because I'm not acting all manly, I'm not considered what you would like to say a stud. Sis, brother, grandmother, auntie, grandfather, pop, listen, please. I still have a biological vagina, and if I had a girlfriend, I would show it just for you to understand that I really do have a vagina. So me acting like a girl seems pretty plausible for the fact that I am one biologically, right? I don't know. And the other thing that gets me is that, and if you don't know about studs or stems or femmes, here's the intro into that one. So femmes are feminine, obviously. Stems are the ones that are between a femme and a stem. In a stud. That's why it's called a stem. And they wear a mix between girls and boys' clothes. They usually still wear their weaves or like their hairstyles, I don't know what to call it. Usually still wear makeup, etc. You know, stuff like that. Usually just like a tomboy, right? And then there's stud. And that's the one that wear complete men clothes, nothing else, nothing less. Boxers, men's socks, everything. I do that plus everything. But yet, I am considered, to other people that ask this question, I'm considered a stem to them because despite my clothes that make me the stud, I still act like a female, which makes me a stem. But now, let me just bring back the definitions again of them. The stem wears boy and women clothes and makeup and probably long hair or weaves or whatever they do, etc. And looks like what you will call a tomboy. Okay. A stud is the one that wear all men clothes, even boxers, and even the socks. These are boy socks. You get what I'm saying? That's a stud. But if you act 1 ounce, 1 pinch of a female, if you show for 1 second that there's a female soul in this stud body, bitch, you are a stem, you are a femme, and you're probably a gay man if you really paid attention. I don't know, because you're not a stud. Okay? That's like saying a femme, right? The feminine one. That's like saying she's the femme, right? She wear all girl clothes, but at times she could be a little rough. She could be a little fuck you said she'd be a little manly sometimes. That make her a stud? No, so why is it the opposite way? Why does me acting like a girl make me a stem, but if it was a femme acting like a stud, she would still be a femme because she's not dressing like a guy? I don't know. I don't know. The question just bugs me because it's like, it's a very, okay, like I said, the question doesn't bother me. It's the answer, sorry, I was looking for roll up. It's not the question that bothers me. It's the reasoning. Like if you ask me a question, are you a stem or a stud? I'll go, we don't label myself. You would consider me a stud. You know, something like that. Well, if it's, are you a stem or a stud? Because, you know, I don't really know if you're a stud or not, because you still act like a girl. Like, that shit really be blowing my mind. And if you're watching this video and you was one of the people that asked that, or asked my friends that, asked my girlfriend that, there's no hate against you, no dislike against you, you know? No problems with you, but I just want you to be more open-minded, because it's a really closed-minded thought to say because, you know, she may still act like a woman at times, she can't be a stud. That's like saying a man, that's a very closed-minded thought, just like saying a man who acts pretty girly sometimes or a little flamboyant, that he's not a man, he's automatically gay, or he automatically want to be transgender. Like, just hopping off of assumptions is crazy. And that's why I just say I don't label myself, because labels come with stereotypes, and as soon as you don't fall into that stereotype, bitch, you go to the next label. And if you don't fit that label stereotype, then bitch, you go to the next label. It's just you have to keep going at labels for people. So I think for 2018, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry around a big ass board with labels, and when people see me, just label the board on what you think I am. Because apparently it makes people feel better to label you and know exactly what you are, whether you tell them or not. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, though, this is the end of my video. I got this like all grinded over here. This thing probably getting dry. I need to roll this up and go do what I got to do. But yeah, that's what I had to say. This is the video for now. My stuff over here getting dry because I'm supposed to be rolling up and talking. But I started talking more than rolling up. So I'm going to go do that now. And yeah, have a good day. Peace out. Space Lotus is out. I'm still working on shit for the end and the beginning. You know what?